when I raised the issue about the SHA thing, I asked the question, like, for example, you have come up with this SHA. This SHA, you never involve the stakeholders in the first place. Because if you really that you want to revolutionize or maybe to bring drastic changes in the healthcare system,
yes,
you have to involve the stakeholders. And who are the main stakeholders? The private hospitals. The private hospitals, the main stakeholder, because the public hospitals do not have those enough equipments to address the healthcare issues, challenges in this country. Then now you are telling that this one is to bring more money to the public hospital. Take a good example. Your SHA that is talking about is only giving there's that the ICU. Maybe for those who have experience, who have gone there, 4,500 a day, which ICU will offer that, hospital will offer that one. That's just, and then you're talking about people to register free. Is it a pyramid scheme that we are trying? Because the insurance is a pool that we should be pooling resources from here and here, and then we take a risk, and that is what we call the risk management. But now you are telling people to go and bring this money. In fact, when they were trying to bring about the healthcare system, is something that no one should try to tamper with it at any given point. And people had understood the concept of NHIF, and no one was complaining about it. But just because of some few interest you come with it, even the ministry itself doesn't understand the concept. I remember even when we were going, members were being now going after passing the legislation or the act on the on a new SHA, whatever. Then they were also called again to be trained how that the SHA is going to work. So no one else understands about.
If you're not careful now, you will lose support. If you don't act, if you don't take caution, you will lose support. You've said that a number of times. What do you mean?
Okay, I mean, there is a lot that has happened. And you see, when people try to say that you started the early campaigns, you know, first of all, you remember we only have like about 29 months to the election. We only have 29 months to the election. That means that in the next 20 months, or maybe like 15 months, we'll be on a serious campaign trail, like for example. But now, on what basis are you going to campaign? Because there must be something that you're going to speak about, like this is what I've done. And look at this scenario. We are trying to look at, let me just look at his tour that maybe he came to the western parts of Kenya. You realize that it was merely politics. Because number one, let's look at Kakamega in general. We have 12 constituencies that were there. You remember he was there like to be there like in a week. And look at, he was maybe in Mumias. In Mumias we talked about bringing the bonus. You look at, I asked about the thesis of this bonus you're talking about. The bonus is saying that these are the bonus to come to the farmers. Then I raised the question, like, if you're talking about bonus, what about the Butali sugar farmers? They're also farmers. You also need to give them bonus if indeed you are talking about the real issues. If you are talking about the bonus, what about the West Kenya? There are also the farmers there. Then Zoya Sugar, the other sugar millers. But to come and pickpocket a naked man is like doing disservice to them. Because what are the bonus? They are realized from the profits. This is a company that is under receivership, and we know what is the receivership. There is an act that guides a company that is under receivership. There is what we call the Bankruptcy Act. When the company goes under receivership, these are employees who are supposed to be paid and whatever. But you can't just wake up today and say that I want this 30% to go to this person. There is somebody that you are, and what about even in the accounting? There is what you call the consistency. There is what you call the trial and error. So it should never be done on that company because we don't want to go back to where we are. What about next year? What if they don't give those bonuses that they are giving? And in fact, you'll find like they are starting to ignite maybe